Editing your photos in NanoBanana seems simple, well, until it's not. One day it nails the edit, the next day it misses the point completely. Or even worse, it simply refuses to cooperate. I spent way too much time tweaking my prompts to get NanoBanana to edit my photos just the way I wanted them. But I think I found a way around that. In this video, I'll show you how I use Canva to skip the prompts completely and get NanoBanana to follow my edits almost perfectly. All right, let's start in a Canva presentation. Okay, you can do this in any kind of Canva document. Me, I'm just going to be using a presentation because I like this format. And I have a photo taken this morning from my running club. So these are some people I run with every Wednesday morning. And there you go. We take a selfie at the beach because we run at the beach and we just post it in our WhatsApp group. So this is the photo I'm going to be using in NanoBanana. So this next slide right here is showing you my actual hack. Okay, I'm giving you the answer to this video straight away, and I'm going to show you a few different use cases on how to best use this technique. So the technique consists of using two things in Canva. First, you are going to create a box similar to this one. I'm going to show you how I created this in a second. And second, you are going to use a text box to tell NanoBanana the kind of edit you want to make to this photo. Very simple. The box kind of shows NanoBanana where the edit needs to take place. Okay, so I'm placing this right here. And the text, the edit, add a large mariachi hat. Okay, I want to have a big mariachi hat on my head right here. And then the second prompt that I have here, another box, you see, it says change for a unicorn onesie outfit. So it's as simple as this, like simple annotations on your photo using shape to define the area and a simple prompt with a text box. The advantage of using this technique is that you can do multiple edits at the same time. Usually when you write prompts to create edits, it's not great at doing multiple things in the same round of edits, right? Well, with these techniques, we are saving time on writing elaborated prompts. And two, we can do multiple things, multiple edits at the same time. All right, so few things like how do you create these shapes? Well, very simple. These are just simple rectangles. Okay, so I hit the R key on my keyboard, it will create a square. All right, so you can make that a rectangle. And then if you want only the outline, just click on the color, make it transparent, and make sure you have an outline right here. You can make this thicker or thinner. I like to have it on 5 or 4. You can change the color to whatever color you like. And once you have your first text, you can simply hold your Option key on your keyboard and then drag to duplicate this shape. Okay, I'm gonna delete them for now. Another thing that has been working for me is to not get out of the frame of the picture. Do not get out like so. Okay, so try to remain within the photo. So once you have all of this created or annotated, what I like to do is to select everything, right click, okay, and then download selection. I'm gonna download this selection just the way it is, download this, and it will create a new photo without the white background, just my photo. Let's have a look. So there you go. This is my downloaded photo. It's full and we don't see any of the background. So back here, the next step would be to use this simple prompt right here. This is the only prompt you need to have for NanoBanana. And it goes like this. Read the pink text in the image and make the modifications. Remove the pink text and boxes. That's it. Simple. Like you can copy the same prompt over and over. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to head over to NanoBanana, click on NanoBanana, paste my prompt right here. Okay. And add my photo. So upload file. This is my file right here. So I'm going to upload that and simply run the prompt. And voila, 25 seconds later, 26 seconds later, I get this photo right here with me wearing the large mariachi hat. It's even covering a little bit of my friend's face right here. And this other friend wearing the unicorn onesie outfit. So this is perfect. Like it's super realistic. It didn't change our faces, didn't change the landscape, what's behind us. It just works. All right, let me show you a second example using the exact same technique. I want to demonstrate to you that this technique works almost 99% of the time. All right. So, and when you run into a problem, it's usually a small problem that can be fixed easily. Okay. So my next photo is this one. That was Diana last weekend. She was craving for dessert. And I told her, oh, look, a Ben & Jerry's ice cream parlor. You should get there and get an ice cream. Like you've been telling me you wanted dessert for about an hour now. And she was like, yeah. So she got into the Ben & Jerry's and asked for an ice cream. Okay. And I took a photo of her. She was super happy. And that's the story. So took the photo and I started writing a few things here. So here in that first box, I said, change color of all gelato to neon colors. I wanted to try to match the ice cream colors right here to the Ben & Jerry's branding to make it more neon colors. And then I created another box right here that says, add a black and white cow right here. Wanted to have a bit of fun, see if I could place a cow just behind Diana, yet that we are seeing a cow right here. So ran this through Nano Banana and it gave me this, like this image right here. So it did change the color of the gelato, the ice cream, for a neon color, like not all of them, but most of them. And it did place a sticker of the black and white cow on the floor, resembling this other cow that was right here on the wall as part of the branding of Ben & Jerry's. So it did understand the context of this photo, and it was also me and my prompt for the edit that was not completely clear to like what kind of cow I wanted. So I went back to work and I said, so this one I didn't change, so change the color of all the gelato to neon colors. But then here, this one, I kind of refined this prompt and it says the following: add a photorealistic black and white cow right here. Make it fit the space in a natural way. So I added the term photorealistic and also asked Nano Banana to make it fit this space, so this box, in a natural way. And this prompt was actually precise enough for me to get the exact outcome I was expected. And I got this image. So there you go. I have my photorealistic cow and it's realistically placed next to Diana right here. It's even like with the little ear popping out and almost touching Diana's jacket. So this again was a success. All right, let's do one last photo just for the fun of it. I'm having fun with these. The story is that this weekend, this last Saturday, Diana and I went to a Daft Punk tribute concert here in Barcelona. So it's two DJs that were dressed like the Daft Punks who actually recreated a famous Daft Punk concert that happened in 2007. The show is called Alive and it was amazing. So I'm gonna work on a selfie that I have right here. And this is the selfie we took, all right, with the crowd in the background. So I'm going to import this selfie into Canva. I'm going to put it right here on my page. And then I will bring another photo right here, a photo of the actual Daft Punks, okay? So for those of you who don't know, the Daft Punks, they are a famous French band, like electronic music, super famous, but they kind of retired and they don't play concerts anymore. So the tribute concert was, for me, a real chance of actually seeing them. I've never seen the real Daft Punks. All right, so I have my reference photo. I have my selfie from the concert. Now I can start making my boxes and simply giving or writing my instructions. So the first thing I need is a rectangle, okay, that is transparent in the inside. So here, transparent, and then my outline is going to look pink. Okay, so this first box will be for Ronnie's head. Okay, so just grab it, put it here, make sure we have the entire head covered. And I will need a text box, so my T key. And I have the prompt already written right here. I'm gonna read it to you. But first, I'm gonna turn that, let's say pink, because I've been using pink since the beginning. So the guide or the edit guidelines go like this. Add a replica of the golden robot helmet worn by the Daft Punk at their 2007 Alive show on the man's head. The helmet covers his entire face. Okay, perfect. And then I'll do something similar, just hold my Option key to duplicate that box, adjust it to Diana's face now, right here, just move it so it's perfectly centered, and then copy this text as well. And I'm going to place the text right here. So here I just need to change golden for silver, and on the woman's head. And I can reduce the size of this text. Text don't need to be the exact same size. It doesn't matter because as long as the AI can read it, I'm good to go, to be honest. So just make sure it fits within my photo. Okay, so these guidelines look very clear to me. Again, I'm going to select everything, download selection. It's going to download nicely. And what I can do in the meantime is to come here, grab my prompt for NanoBanana, and then head back to NanoBanana, paste my prompt, add my photo, so the selfie with the annotations. So I'm going to just open this and then run the prompt. And normally this should give me the Daft Punk helmets, both colors on each of my and Diana's face. Let's see. I hope this works because this would be a nice kind of like throwback to this concert. And there you go. We have our photo right here. This is nice. I'm going to download this. Then I can come back to my Canva design right here and actually bring on that photo right here. Let's make it bigger and yeah, just have a nicer look, but this looks great to me. We can see that the reflection on the helmets are kind of consistent. If we look at the original helmets right here, we see obviously a different light reflection, but from here it adjusted to try to match what might be in front of us right here at this concert. And this is where I'm going to leave it for today, guys. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope this trick was useful and will help you improve your NanoBanana workflow that can be sometimes frustrating. I'm going to leave you with our generative AI playlist with other videos just like this one to learn how to use the best Gen AI tools.